Assalamualaikum and very good morning. Today, we would like to present about our group assignment, financial report about Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad and Cimb Group Holding Berhad. The names of our group members are, the first one is Maisara binti Abdul Nasir, it's me. The second one is Nurul Syahira binti Ramli, and the third one is Muhammad Azman bin Muhammad Ghazali. We are prepared for Professor Madya Dr. Noriza binti Muhammad Saad. We assess the financial performance of two companies. We are choosing Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad, BIMB, and Cimb Group Holding Berhad as companies to compare since both of them have a strong financial performance. Let me start.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azman Muhammad Ghazali. First of all, I would like to thank you, our lecturer, Prof. Dr. and my group members, Maisara and Syahira. For my parts, I'm going to explain more about Cimb. First of all, you need to know Cimb was established on the year 1974 by the late Prime Minister Tun Abdul Razak Hussein. Before this, Cimb known as PBSM. What is PBSM? PBSM stands for Pertanian Barin Sanwa Mati National Bank. And then on the year 1987, PBSM was changed. On the year 1986, PBSM changed to the name of Commons International Merchant Bankers Berhad, which is known as today Cimb Bank. And then on years 1987, the bank of Cimb is successfully listed on the Bursa Market Malaysia. Cimb is a very interesting topic to discuss for the bank in Malaysia, as it the second pioneer after Maybank. Before this, on the year 2003, Cimb listed on Bursa Malaysia, and the listing lasts for the 3 years and returned 340% to shareholders. On the year 2005, Cimb acquires GK Ghost Security in Singapore. And in major corporate restructure to create a universal bank, Cimb acquired sister company Bumiputra Commerce Bank from holding company CAHB. Holding company CAHB is renamed and then called as Bumiputra Commerce Holding Berhad. Okay, on the year 2006, Cimb acquired Salter Bank. The new look of Cimb Group launches in the presence of the Malaysia Prime Minister Datuk Seri Abdullah Badawi. And on the year of 2008, Cimb Niaga was established through a merger between Bank Niaga and Bank Lipo. Cimb Group acquires Bank Thai, and the following renamed as a Cimb Thai. That's roughly of the history of Cimb. And then on the year 2009, Cimb Group launched retail banking operation in Singapore, and Cimb acquired 19.99% stake in the bank of Yingkou in China Holdings company, which is known as BCHB, and renamed as Cimb Group Holding Berhad. That's the story of Cimb. Okay, on 2010, Cimb Group launched banking operations in Cambodia, bringing retail banking present for 5 Asian nations, which is Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Thailand, and Cambodia. What is more interesting about Cimb is on 2013, Cimb Group complete its Asian Pacific investment banking platform with new operation in Taiwan and India and Korea. The group moved into new 40-story headquarters in Menara Cimb, located at the high-tech hub of Kuala Lumpur Central. On 2016, Cimb opened its first branch in Vietnam. This is 100% owned subsidiary, allows Cimb to establish its presence in the country as a universal banking platform and strengthen its banking franchise in Asia. And 2017, Cimb and China Galaxy Security Group become 50% shareholder in Cimb Security International Pte Limited, repositioning Cimb stockbroking business as pure play broker with the client base of Universal Asian Bank. That is very interesting about Cimb. And lastly, on 2018, Cimb received approval from Bangko Sentral ng Filipinas, also known as BSP, to establish and operate in the banking business in Philippines. With this approval, Cimb Banking Philippines Incorporation launched its digital retail banking business in December 2018, established Cimb present in all 10 Asia countries. That's the story of Cimb, which is a bank that have well established in ASEAN in 5 countries: Cambodia, Thailand, Singapore, Indonesia, and Philippines. Okay, now we look at for strategy analysis. We do PESTEL, which is stand for political, economic, social, technology, environment, and legal. We use PESTEL analysis to Cimb Bank. Okay, first of all, political. What I respect about Cimb board director and top management is they are using very good in public relation in term of politicals. They invest their operation to several country in Asia, which is the company portfolio is to comprise current account, saving account, fixed deposit account, credit card, debit card, which is can make a lot of revenue to the bank. And for in the term of political, of course, Cimb playing safe by looking at the country that have a safe politics. Okay, number 2, economic. Why? In the PESTEL, I do PESTEL analysis, and then I found that moderation in economic growth, which is to decline the rate of inflation, and then expansion of private consumption and business spending. For the economy, they also expected to continue its income growth, of course. And then with the Monetary Policy Committee (MPC), they forecast the climbing numbers for loan demand, especially in domestic-oriented industry and economic transformation program, also known as ETP project related. And then for the OPR, expected to remain constant at 3% until 2022. Number 3 is about social. Under PESTEL as social, to increase the demand for fast banking in financing services, increase financial transaction via online with the threat of security breach. Number 3, the need of younger generation for banking and financial product that suit with their lifestyle, such as reward and free buys. For the social, a lot of young teenagers, and we call it as a generation Y, they more prefer to Cimb rather than other banks, because Cimb has a very unique logo, which is I call a squid, which is a red squid, means that easy going. That's why in the social, a lot of people move their main favorite banking from Maybank to Cimb. And then of course under PESTEL T, technology, internet banking, phone banking, and CDM, cash deposit machine. this technology is very important nowadays. Okay. Previously I was staying in England, and what people's there, they are using cashless, even though they want to buy for about one pound sterling, they use their card by cashless. And right now, I think my personal opinion is that Malaysia going to be cashless one day. With the technology offered by Cimb, I think Cimb is going to be become more successful in the future. Okay, next we go to environment under pastel. As the Asian Central Bank, they have majority headway support of economic integration under Asian Economic Community (AEC). The investment bankings it require main strong to grow 50% per annum through 2010 until 2015 by moderating their percent to 10% from 2016 to 2020. The asset and wealth management industry expected to achieve an average growth 8% in 2010 until 2020. Okay, next we go to environment under pastel. As the Asian Central Bank, they have majority headway support of economic integration under Asian Economic Community (AEC). The investment bankings it require main strong to grow 50% per annum through 2010 until 2015 by moderating their percent to 10% from 2016 to 2020. The asset and wealth management industry expected to achieve an average growth 8% in 2010 until 2020.
Let me start with the summary background of Bimb Bank. Bimb Bank is the first Sharia compliant banking institution in Malaysia and Southeast Asia, and he has been playing the leading role in the development of the nation's Islamic banking industry. Bank Islam champions its role as a value-based intermediary as known as VBI. And the bank is also guided by Sharia-based business principle. It is a strong proponent of growing together with the communities that it serves. As we know, Bank Islam list of offering ranges from traditionally financing and saving product to various solutions exclusively for individual customer. The banking and financial solution designed to fulfill the fast changing financial needs to customer from all categories such as first is investment account, wealth management, capital market, trade finance, infrastructure financing, and structured product. Bank Islam embraced the importance of innovation and digital banking. The bank has also established as a Sadaqah house, an initiative to promote social finance activity via a crowdfunding platform, a partnership with Ethics Crowd. Okay, I would like to present about the conclusion, identifying the strength and the weaknesses. Okay, I would like to brief about Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad first, BIMB. Okay, the strength of BIMB operations for 2019 indicate a positive sum of RM4,084,433 and a positive net growth in cash and cash equivalents of RM1,253,400 89 even after accounting for investing and financing cash flow. This trend is also shown in the profitability ratio, which is comprised of the net profit margin ratio, gross profit margin ratio, and operating profit margin ratio, and whose trend appears to be stable year over year. Okay, the witnesses about BIMB. Cash flows from investment appear to be much lower in 2019 compared to 2018. This shift might be a result of acquisition of long-term assets such as property, plant and equipment, which can include cars, building, land and machinery. The cash flows from financing operations include dividend payments, the buyback or sale of stocks and bonds. This part will record funds received from a loan or cash used to pay off long-term long-term debt. Okay. It should be noted that the bank's net cash flow from financing is negative. It should be noted that the bank's net cash flow from financing is negative about RM712,603, owing to the bank's dividend payment to equity holder. Okay, we go about Cimb Group Holding Berhad. Cimb, the strainers about Cimb. Okay, Cimb net cash flow in 2018 is 2,653,725, which is higher than the RM1,088,901 in 2020, RM2,288,797 in 2019, RM2,410,566 in 2017, and RM2,410,566 in 2016. Okay. Additional years of the financial experience for proven credibility and reliability as a sound banking and financial institution. The great degree of appeal to government sector and have strong current ratio in meeting short-term in financial position give strength to this company. Okay, the witnesses about Cimb Group Holding Berhad. According to the comparison research, profit in 2020 will be somewhat lower than in 2019 at 42.24%. This is because the operating profit after allowance for 2020 is the lowest at RM352 and 316 compared to RM652,341 in 2019. Last but not least, recommendation. We think Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad is a better choice today. Their achievements and honors show every year. We believe they should retain their strength to remain a successful bank in Malaysia. Among their strengths, we believe they should keep commercial banking, offshore trust services, general insurance, Islamic banking, investment banking, and unit trust management. Finally, we think Bank Islam Malaysia Berhad (BIMB) should work harder on social media. We want them to fully embrace the digital world to remain competitive. Due to pandemic COVID-19, the existing economic circumstance for future growth in this market sector are projected to remain weak. Based on CIMB's financial performance, it is advised to maintain existing performance with minimal reinvestments. The organization should focus on reducing debtor collection time and increasing cash flow. Due to the industry's softening demand, CIMB should change its management aims. To generate more cash for future investments, management must be more cautious. Okay, that's all from me and from our groups. Okay, have a nice day. Assalamualaikum.